Alright guys, so we're gonna jump right into this video, and today we are talking about the Injustice team that will hopefully happen in Justice League 2. Now, these are just my ideas of some of the people I think I should join the cast, some of the characters I think should be part of the cast, and yeah. So don't get bothered by me looking down. I'm just looking down at my notes. I didn't memorize this, but I do have it all written down. So going forward, I think the team should stay. You know, going in, Lex, Deathstroke, of course. And for that cast, I think that cast should stay the same. Like, I'm all for Joe being Deathstroke. I'm all for Jesse Eisenberg being Lex. I think for Jesse to become, or in this Lex to become the Lex that we know and love, he has to go through some things, and so far he's been through a lot, and like I think as his character develops and he becomes more heartless and more ruthless, maybe we'll get that Lex that everybody wants from the comics and TV shows. I mean, like, you know, he might be more influenced and by these villains that he surround himself with, right? So that should be cool to see. I definitely think Joker should be. I think Jared Leto should come in and be his Joker. I think that Joker should be there. And I don't know if he's signed to do that or if they're even going to go that route. But this is, again, what I feel, my opinion. And I think Harley Quinn should either... well, she should be in there like 50% of the time. Like, maybe she's not even 50%. Maybe a lower... I don't know what's a good percentage. But maybe she should be around for a certain period of time. And then, like, she's gone for whatever reason. But I think that should happen. And I think... I also feel, talking about Harley Quinn, and this takes me to Suicide Squad, I think that Black Adam, there should be a swap. Alright? I think Suicide Squad should introduce, and if you guys heard that, sorry, it's my cat climbing this panel thing. Suicide Squad should introduce Lobo. Whatever variation of Lobo they want to introduce, because Lobo's powers are like, it differs per writer, whoever is writing the comic book at a time. I mean, at one point in time, like, any drop of blood that Lobo spills turns into a clone, which is why you had Little Lobo for a while. So yeah, there's that. And so usually he's either as strong as Superman, or kind of strong like Superman, or he's not super, or he doesn't have a super strength. It varies. So they could play with that type of character, and I feel like Lobo fits better in Suicide Squad than anywhere else. So I think they can play with that. An idea of mine when I was writing my my Young Justice fan film back in the day, like, I came up with, like, I wanted to bring Lobo in, and my interpretation of Lobo is that, like, to fix, because I know how his powers fluctuate, well, I came up with the idea of that, like, his powers are dictated by his contract. Basically, if you contract Lobo to catch a Kryptonian in Earth's, galaxy or whatever, then his power set would, like, go up to that level. Like, it would go up to the level needed to catch a Kryptonian on Earth. It's kind of how I played with it. So it'd be cool to see them play with their variation of Lobo. So with that said, I think Black Adam should come to Justice League, because I think we have yet to see Superman react to magic. Now, Wonder Woman is a complete god. She's a god through and through, and that's kind of magic. It is magic. But as so far, our Man of Steel, our Superman in this universe, has not had any reactions to this. Like, he tosses Wonder Woman around. When she hits him, he doesn't really feel it. You know what I mean? So yeah, and so it would be cool to see Black Adam show up, and Black Adam being played by The Rock, nonetheless, or Dwayne Johnson, however you know him, and he's a pretty jacked dude, so to see somebody bigger than Superman, and then have, like, just dominate him because of the weakness Superman has against magic, that would be quite a lineup. That would be something to be like, whoa, this is crazy. You know what I mean? Now, if they don't do like, chances are they're not gonna go the Lobo route. I've heard tell that like he may pop up in like the Arrow universe or some shit like that. Blah. And Black Adam being a Suicide Squad. If they went the Black Manta route, that would be cool too. That'd be super cool. I mean, he doesn't really pose a threat to Superman, but I guess he's more of an Aquaman villain, so that would be cool for Aquaman. But yeah, so that's my pick for that. Moving forward, I also think to kind of like this cast needs to have a little bit more diversity, both racially and gender-wise. So I think, and this will come out of left field because not a lot of people know about this character, but Wonder Woman has a twin sister named Nubia. She is the exact same thing as Wonder Woman, only she's black. And I think that would be cool if Lex, who so far has surrounded himself with mercies, if somehow these mercies are just not mercies, they're actually Amazons, but if he were to stumble upon Nubia and bring her into the Injustice team. So I thought that would be cool. So for me, a perfect person to play this character. Now, if they want to go model turn actress or grab a model and have them take a crap ton of acting classes and improv classes to play this character, Nubia, I think they should go with the CrossFitter Elizabeth Akinway, I think is her name. She's like, I mean, like, she, especially this casted version of Wonder Woman, yeah, she'll give this Wonder Woman a run for her money. Or if they want to go with somebody like younger and current, I mean, I don't even know if they're younger. I hate that I say younger. Like, it doesn't even matter. But if they want to go with somebody who's like has a young audience demographic, I should say, and who is kind of current, Zoe Kravitz could play her. I think that would be cool to see her do that. Now, if they don't go Nubia, which I don't think they were gonna do, but I thought that would be cool because it kind of plays it like, okay, in my perfect world, Zack Snyder is like not directing. He's been put in a position of DP or a head of VFX because he's good at that type of shit. And Whedon is the overseer. So I think it would be cool because Whedon had this almost this exact story told in Buffy, where when Buffy died, the lady who came to replace, the Slayer that came to replace her was from Africa. And so there was like two Slayers. I mean, later on in the series, all women became Slayers, or those who would have been Slayers or something like that became Slayers. It would be kind of cool to see Wonder Woman maybe make a similar sacrifice where she sacrifices some of her powers so the Amazons could have some of her powers or something, because as of right now, the Amazons are all just normal people, and Wonder Woman's the only person with powers, which is whatever. But yeah, I think that would be cool. I think that would be awesome, and it's kind of like I guess like a shout out to that episode of Buffy, or that arc of Buffy, for it to like show up in these DC films. I think would be awesome, but they're probably not going to go that route, so my next pick would be Superwoman. Now, I only have one actress to play this lady, and it's because I've wanted her to be Wonder Woman for so long. And that's pretty much Gina Carano. And I think it would work because Gina Carano is such a badass. And I think, like, geez Louise, like, I really think like they missed that opportunity not picking her to be Wonder Woman. So why not make up for that by making her Superwoman? And now I say Superwoman because we already have a Supergirl, and the idea of the name Supergirl has like, like nobody wants to be Supergirl. You want to be like a Superwoman. Nobody wants to be. I want to be Superboy because like Super Con-El is like literally one of my favorite characters, but still, like I would rather be Superman rather than Superboy. But yeah, I think Gina Carano should play her because I think like when Men of Steel came out, there was a thing with the scout ship that becomes Superman's like residence or whatever was piloted by his cousin, who I guess would be Supergirl or whatever, and she got there during the Jurassic Age or whatnot, and like she's kind of like her survival or her being alive is it's up in the air. It kind of looked like for the Justice League trailers that they were kind of teasing that with that hologram of Superman or Supergirl. Like nobody knew. Everybody was throwing out theories of who it could be. Maybe it's Supergirl. Maybe it's Superman. Who knows? But I think if Lex got to this survivor or woke this survivor up, since they've already got did the Doomsday thing, what if they find an old like escape pod from? If he found an old escape pod from the scout ship that held her in there instead of Doomsday like they found him before, I think that would be cool, right? I think that was awesome. So yeah, and I think Gina Carano should play her. Like Gina Carano would be. That's my only pick. I think that would be dope. Next up. If, again, like, adding in some diversity into this, I think, and she just had a movie, a solo animated movie, I think it should be Vixen. And again, Black Panther's coming out, so that's right around the corner. So this is a good time to try to hit, for DC to try to piggyback off that, and either cast a Nubia or bring in a Vixen. Both these people are from Africa, and, yeah, Marvel's capitalizing on this, and they're going to get the black crowd in. It's going to be super awesome. But for my picks for Vixen, a couple of different people could play them. Lupita from 12 Years Slave, I think she would be phenomenal as Vixen. Also, Rosario Dawson is a pick, and I know she's doing Daredevil and stuff like that, but I feel like, why not? Like, come on over. Like, be a... You know, do this. And then my final pick, and I think like out of all three of them would be cool, and I think she could do it and carry it as for like, you know, her ability to emote and act as an actor, and somebody who I think could physically like get into shape to do it is Gabrielle Union. I think she should play Vixen. I think that's her thing right there. And then my last pick is going to be Zatanna. And now if they wouldn't swap those people over, or if they don't go Lobo and Black Adam stays over for Suicide Squad, right? I think Zatanna would be like, it's time for DC to start start freaking cheating right now and looking over at Marvel's handbook, okay? It's okay for you guys. Like, it's in the case of an emergency. Let's look over. You got Whedon. Let's do this, right? And Zatanna could probably be the DC Scarlet Witch. Like, she's in there to fuck shit up. She's got magic. Again, Superman's weakness. And a lot of different actresses can play this. I've got, like, I think this is the most I have. Dakota Fanning. Ariel Winter, who I guess is this lady from... Modern Family, and everybody's in a big hoopla about her looks and whatnot. But I mean, why not? If you're gonna capitalize on something, why not capitalize on that? Mila Kunis, I think, plays Zatanna, and yeah, that rounds out my list actually. So I had Dakota Fanning, Ariel Winter, and Mila Kunis. I think could be excellent for different reasons. Could be excellent. Excellent actresses for Zatanna. So yeah, guys, that is my pick. That's why I think the Injustice League should be rounded out. What did you guys think? Are there people that you guys would toss in there, or who you don't think should come back? Like how I think that Jared Leto's Joker should be in there. Do you think somebody else should take that spot? But all right, guys. So those are my picks. Let me know what you think. Hit that like button. The notification gimmick, comment. We're doing a giveaway, guys. See this guy right here? You see this dude? This is a Nintendo Switcheroo, right? I'm going to be giving away 2 of these bad boys in time for Christmas if we can get to at least 1,000 subscribers before Christmas. Now, I'm willing to make another deal with you guys. I will give away a total of 4 of these if we could get to 4 of these for 2,000 subscribers, right? So all you guys gotta do is like, comment, so I know that you guys are watching it. Of course, hit the notifications, share, subscribe, you know, all that fun stuff, guys. And yeah, thanks for clicking on this video, and I'll catch you guys later.